Guys, good morning. We are gonna try this out and see how it goes. It may not work, so if it doesn't, then we'll go back to the drawing board. But I'm hoping that this is working and that you're getting to watch this, because that would be super cool. As you can see up at the top is my big kitty. Gotham decided he wanted to be a part of our video this morning. So we're going to start out the day by saying good morning, and I hope you guys had a really great weekend. I want to start really though by apologizing for how Friday ended. It was I was obviously very aggravated, and as I told you guys before, it's my job to not be that aggravated. So because of that, Hannah, I want you to go back to the back and move 2 of my points away, just because it's not okay for me to address you guys in the way that I did at the end of Friday. So I just want to apologize and tell you that I'm going to try really hard not to get that aggravated with you guys, just because that was wrong with me, and I'm sorry. So obviously today you have a sub. His name is Mr. Garrett. The expectations are still the same. We talked about this before I left. You need to make sure that you are following directions, that you're doing all your work, because like I told you, and like you know, as with the last sub, I can see what you're doing. So if you decide that you don't want to work, or if you decide that you don't want to do whatever, then I'll know it. I can see it. So let's make sure that we're making good choices and that we're getting all of our work done, and we're following directions, and we're doing what Mr. Garrett says. And like I said, you're going to have lots of videos to watch today. I'm going to try to get all of your instruction and all of that stuff put together on here. So if you have any real questions, or if your video stops working for some reason, you can let Mr. Garrett know. I'm sure he'd be happy to help you out. So with that being said, we're gonna get started about today. There's not gonna be any class dojo today, just because Mr. Garrett doesn't have a way to use it. So there's not gonna be any class dojo. However, he does have my number, and so if there's any serious problems, he will call me, and I will call your parents. And I really hope that that's not necessary. So let's just not even worry about any of that, and we're just going to go straight into having a great day today. All right? Don't forget, I have super high expectations for you, and that's about as good as it's going to get. All right? I know you can do it. I know you can have a great day. Really high expectations. If I get great reports, then we'll have some sort of a surprise on Friday. But just remember that you guys are, setting the tone for the rest of the year. So we're going to try this video thing out, see if it works. I hope it does. And we'll go from there. So what you're going to be doing first, as soon as you get done watching this video, I think what I'm going to have you do is keep your computers with you all day today, just because you're going to be watching so many videos. But what you're about to do in just a minute, as soon as you get done with this, you're going to go get a book, and you're going to do your 20 minutes of self-selected reading. Well, 25 minutes of just reading. And then you're going to have 5 minutes where you need to write like a little summary of whatever it is you wrote. Speaking of books that you've read, if you have any of those, if you read any books over the weekend and you brought in the summaries, I will get those to you on Wednesday. And I owe some of you some of those from last week anyway, so we'll just pile those on top of each other on Wednesday. All right? So as soon as you get off here, you're going to grab your books. Mr. Garrett's going to set the timer, and we're going to go from there. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.